morning, Room 7 students. Good morning, Room 7 families. Mrs. Glexman here. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope you were able to enjoy some special time with your family, maybe do a special activity. I saw some of your spider webs that you made. Good job on those. And I really enjoyed reading the bedtime story to you on Zoom. So thank you to everyone who came to that. And if you didn't get to come, don't worry, we'll do another one soon. Let's go ahead and get started. Good morning, how are you? How are you? Very well, thank you, very well, thank you. And you, and you. Let's do Farsi. Sobahe, chatori, chatori. Haley who mercy, Shoma chatori, Shoma chatori. How about Hebrew? Broker tov, manishma, manishma. Tov toda beserer, ve'atem. Great job, everybody. Let's find out what today is. There's our new calendar. Remember, we're in a new month. So yesterday was Sunday. After Sunday comes Monday. Monday. Do you remember the name of our new month? Let's spell it together. Ready? M-A-Y. 3 letters. M-A-Y. Says May. That's right. May. Let's clap it. May. May. Just 1 syllable. 3 letters and 1 syllable. So it is Monday and it is May, and yesterday was May 3rd. So what number comes after 3? Did you say 4? Let's count and check. Ready? Easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. It is Monday, May 4th, 2020. And we are still talking about bugs here in Room 7. We're going to do one more week, this week of bugs, and then we'll move on to our next topic next week. So let's go ahead and sing our Bug Parts song. Do you remember the song that we learned last week? How many parts does a bug have? Let's find out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. 6 legs, 4 wings, antenna, 2. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. So remember, bugs have, insects, fancy word, insects have a head, a thorax, and an abdomen, right? Head, thorax, and an abdomen, and 6 legs. So we learned on Friday that spiders are not insects. They're not. They are part of a family called arachnids because they have 8 legs, right? And their head and their thorax are combined. So they only have 2 body parts. It's called a cephalothorax and an abdomen. So spiders are not insects. But today we're going to talk about a bug that is an insect, a creature that is an insect. Today we're going to talk about ants. I bet you have seen many, many, many ants before, right? So today we're going to learn all about ants. Before we do that, let's check the weather. The weather outside today, it's another beautiful morning in sunny Southern California. So we're going to color in our sunny bar on our weather graph. And the weekend was very sunny too, but remember we only count school days on our weather graph. Another sunny day. So it's a perfect day if you could go in your backyard or out on your balcony and look for some ants, okay? So we're going to read a book. I didn't have a book about ants at home, so I'm going to read you a book about ants on Zoom, and it's called Mighty Ants, and it's about a little girl who pretends to shrink down and become ant-sized. So let's go ahead and get started with our book. Mighty Ants, Exploring an Ant Colony by Wiley Belvins and Alice Boyton, and illustrated by Kathy Ember. Ants are industrious or hardworking insects that live mostly in colonies. In a colony, hundreds of thousands of ants live and work together as a team. Sometimes ants even have to solve problems as a team. Worker ants take care of the colony and search for food. Other ants take care of newborn ants. These amazing insects have been around since the time of dinosaurs. They can be found on every continent on Earth except Antarctica. Are you ready to explore how ants live and work? Graham, have you seen our ball? Sonia and Freddie started looking on every shelf and under every bag. Niños, por favor, said Graham. Please, we need to get ready. You're getting in the way. You're like ants at a picnic, Dad said, smiling. Freddie started crawling around like an ant. Everyone laughed, everyone except Sonia. She stood still and got a faraway look. Suddenly, Sonia was standing in a tall grass. A wooden table loomed over her like a skyscraper. A foot, the length of a football field, stood inches away. Where am I? She wondered. Sniff, sniff. Barbecue! Just then, a chunk of hamburger in a bun came crashing down. An ant dashed straight to it. Oh no, ants, thundered a voice. Sonia laughed. Now I see what Dad meant. The ant was hard at work. She cut off a corner of the bun with her sharp jaws and carried it off. You're a scout searching for food, said Sonia. Hey, wait, I'll help. Sonia pulled at the bun with all her might. She tore off a piece. Wow, this is heavy, she said. Ants are tiny, but they are really strong. Sonia hurried to catch up. The ant kept stopping to rub her abdomen on the ground. She's leaving a trail so her fellow ants can go back for the rest of that food. Suddenly, Sonia saw a spider ahead. It didn't look very itsy-bitsy to her. Was it seeing its lunch? The spider climbed up on a leaf. Phew, we're safe. But were they? The ant kept going. Zigzag, stop, and rub. Zigzag, stop, and rub. Sonia trudged behind her. Are we there yet? She thought. They hadn't got much further when... Danger! A lizard, ready to pounce, spotted them, but then it eyed something bigger, a tasty grasshopper, and off it went. Leaping lizards, said Sonia. There are so many predators here, and we're the prey. The ant arrived at the colony safely. She tapped each ant with her antenna. The message, I found food. The ants rushed to follow her trail. Sonia slid down a long tunnel and into the ant nest. Thud. As she caught her breath, she looked around. The tunnels were like hallways. They connected room after room. Hundreds of ants were coming and going. Wow, this is an ant city, Sonia said. I'm going sightseeing. The first room Sonia peeked into was filled with seeds. Along came some ants with the bun. The ants store food for when they need it like we do, Sonia said. That is so smart. Sonia couldn't wait to see more. She crawled along the tunnels, dodging ants. There's no one directing traffic, she said, but they all seem to know where to go and what to do. Sonia stopped. Up ahead, a line of ants dug up dirt, carried it out, and came back for more. Dig, carry, dump. Dig, carry, dump. They're digging a new tunnel, said Sonia. They're like construction workers, and they don't even have steam shovels to help. But the ants had their own special equipment. Their mandibles, or jaws, did the job. Nearby ants carried out bits of trash. They're the sanitation workers, said Sonia. They keep the nest clean. Every ant had a specific job. Don't they ever take a break, Sonia wondered. The next room puzzled Sonia. What's this? Ants were tending to what looked like tiny fat worms. Those are larvae, Sonia exclaimed. This is the ant nursery. Nurse ants feed the wiggling larvae. Each wiggle seems to mean, more, give me more. Sonia knew larvae grew from eggs. So where did all the eggs come from?
Sonia found the answer deep inside the nest. She came to a chamber larger and even busier than the others. "Whoa," she gasped. There sat the biggest ant Sonia had ever seen. "It's the queen." "I get it," said Sonia. "The queen is the only ant that lays eggs. She is the mother of all the ants in the colony." A worker carried each newborn to the nursery. "No wonder the diggers keep making the nest bigger," said Sonia. "Ants are awesome," Sonia exclaimed. "I can't wait to tell Freddie." Sonia scrambled up the exit. Oh no, the ant guard blocked the way. "Intruder! Intruder!" Out went the alarm. Ants came running to defend their home. Just then Sonia heard a far-off voice. "Picnic time!" Suddenly Sonia was back in her kitchen. She blinked. What an adventure she'd had. "We're ready, Niños," Scram said. "Freddie and I can help carry stuff," said Sonia. "Teamwork gets the job done." Then she tucked cookies into her pocket. "Who are those for?" asked Freddie. "The ants," said Sonia as she smiled. "They have a lot of mouths to feed." The end. So every time we read a book in room 7, we add it to our calendar. So that book, Mighty Ants, was a lot of fun. I'm going to put it here right underneath the spider book that we read on Friday. So we've read 2 books so far in our class. Let's go ahead and check in with our caterpillars. Guess what happened? Last night, 4 of them went into chrysalis. There they are. 4 in chrysalis, and this little one down here looks like he's gonna climb up to the top and start his chrysalis soon. So interesting. I wonder how long they will be in chrysalis. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that book about ants, and I hope you enjoyed seeing our caterpillars, which 4 of the 5 have now formed their chrysalis. And now it's time to log on to Seesaw and get started with today's activities. There's lots of ant activities up there for you on Seesaw. Miss Wendy does a really nice job giving you some ant facts and then reading a story about ants. Your challenge activity for today is to go on an insect hunt. You can do it inside your house, on your balcony, in your backyard, and if your mom and dad say you can take a walk, go ahead. What I would like you to do is try to find as many insects as you can. Doesn't matter if you're inside or outside. I want you to take a piece of paper, and every time you find an insect, make a mark, a little tally. And then at the end of the day, I want to know how many insects you found. It can be ants, it can be bumblebees, it can be flies, it can be any type of insect that we've talked about or we haven't talked about. There are thousands of different types of insects. And if you want to draw them, that's fine too. Have fun going on an insect hunt today. I can't wait to hear how many insects you find. And I will talk to you tomorrow, or I'll see you later in Zoom if you're in my class. Have a great day, Room 7. Talk to you later. Bye.